We're live on YouTube. Okay, bet. Alert box. Ooh, chat box gonna be a tricky one. I need to set all of this shit up. Hold up. Go like this. Okay, this is another scene. Hold on. It's gonna be.
Alright, bet. We're live on YouTube.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm gonna fix this right now. We're gonna go video capture.
Share webcam. Then we're gonna go screen capture. Then we'll go screen one. And then we're gonna bring the webcam above. Then we're gonna drag it. Oh no. I'm gonna have to lock this, then drag this to the corner. Then we're gonna have to reset this. And bam. Okay, boom. What's good? What's up, DeAndre? I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix all this shit right now, gang. But we're about to get active. About to do some reactions and shit. I'm like, why not watching on YouTube? I'm already a YouTuber and shit. First, let's go, my dog. How'd you subscribe to this page? Were you subscribed when this was my couple's page and shit? Or like what? Because I haven't seen you in a while, my bro, but your name definitely looks familiar. I appreciate you for joining. We're definitely gonna go live on YouTube now. Definitely gonna go live on YouTube. Or did you come? Actually, no, you definitely didn't come from Snap. I didn't post it on Snap yet, right? So I'm just trying to run up my subs. Trying to run up my subs still. Trying to run up some subs. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna get an alert box and stuff soon. Make sure everything's situated. Hold on. I seen one of your videos and I subscribed. What, my reaction video? Say word. You're gold. I didn't even know people really fuck with my reactions, to be honest. Let's watch. Alright guys, hold on. We're gonna watch Lil Nas X just destroyed his life. I don't know what this guy's doing. I seen him tweaking, but hey man.
Lil Nas X was arrested in Los Angeles, ended up in the hospital, and then got booked for hitting a police officer. So early Thursday morning, police received reports of a man walking around Ventura Boulevard wearing nothing but his underwear and cowboy boots. And obviously, as we now know, the man was the popular musician Lil Nas X, known for his hit Old Town Road, which basically became the most famous kids song in a while. And then he followed essentially making every kid's favorite song in America with a whole plethora of controversial social media stunts that kept him relevant. Because he had this massive kid audience, and then he started doing stuff like putting real blood in shoes he sold, and then lap dancing the devil in music videos, and so on and so on.
This is karma. This is karma
because of those past social media stunts, people are now asking, hey, was this a real breakdown, or is this another attempt at headlines? What's going on here? Well, let's get into it. So, early Thursday morning, multiple videos began surfacing online of him wandering around the streets of LA. He was singing, taking off his shirt, and even put a traffic cone on his head, basically acting like if he was filming another music video, except the backup dancers are police officers, and the special effects, they're all in his head. Speaking of police officers, though, reports say that when they actually showed up, he charged at them, with one officer claiming that Lil Nas X even punched him in the face. So I don't know if that's the best way to restart the career, but hey, Public Information Officer Charles Miller said that upon arrival, the suspect charged at officers was taken into custody. He was transported to a local hospital for possible overdose and placed under arrest for battery on a police officer. So after a few hours at the hospital, once they realized he was physically safe to transfer, they moved him to Valley Jail in Van Nuys. Officially, he's been booked on misdemeanor charges for obstructing an officer and suspicion of battery. As of now, he's still being held. Now, this whole situation isn't just coming out of thin air. A few months back, Lil Nas X actually told his fans that his life had been pretty difficult in the last couple of years.
Hey guys, don't look at my furnitureless house.
You gotta believe in God, man.
I want to say, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm being flaky and very very all over the place.
The money and the devil. This happens when you sell your soul.
I was for a long time, you know. These last few years were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty difficult for me, and I'm just now like arriving to this place of feeling confidence in myself and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make sure I put intention towards my music and my vision and the creativity of it all. And most of all, I really want to make sure I have fun this time around. I don't think I got to have as much fun during the Montero era because I was more overly focused on, I don't know, making sure the songs did well.
He said he's been losing confidence, struggling with mental health, and that his last music era drained him so much that he just wants to make it fun again. And honestly, yeah, degrading yourself on camera for millions of people to see is not good for your mental health. So I definitely see his point here. But he's also been open about how he's coped, smoking a lot, using psychedelics, and dealing with hypochondria after his grandma passed in 2018. And that's basically where you're afraid that you are sick or will die.
Let me tell you guys something, bro. You guys can't be worshiping false gods and not worshiping Jesus, bro, because that's how you crash out. And a lot of these people sell their soul. A lot of people like do this shit for fame and money, and it's not worth it, bro. Like, this guy's wildin'. What the hell?
Right. And I think this is a little bit common because I struggle with this as well. But it comes in waves with me because I think it's some trauma response because I've had a handful of friends my age just pass away recently. So essentially you do the, oh wait, what's that weird feeling I have? Oh wait, why is my heart racing suddenly? Wait, why am I breathing like that? And then you Google it, and then Google's essentially like, yeah, you're gonna die. And then you're like, oh
Nah, I know those ones, bro. Y'all remember, like, back when you were younger, like, I don't know if this was just me, but when stuff would happen to me, I'll Google it. And then when you Google, like, your symptoms, it'll be like, yo, you have, like, cancer, or it could be this, it could be that. And there's so many times where I thought I was gonna die, no cap. Like, I'd be on Google, be like, yo, what is this? That ass thought I was gonna die, bro, no cap. No cap, like, holy.
Obviously, that's an exaggeration, and in most times you're completely fine. But if you mix that whole charade with, God forbid, any psychedelics or anything else, that's a bad cocktail. It's safe to say you can easily spiral on that. And not to mention earlier this year, he landed in the hospital after part of his face literally stopped working. But he later said that was temporary, but still, that's pretty alarming considering he's only 26 years old. So yeah, behind all the outrageous headlines and troll-level stunts, there's clearly been a lot going on with him, and it's very possible that it was just a breaking point as well, or maybe even a cry for help. But here's where things get a little bit complicated, because people aren't fully convinced that this was a psychotic break. It's not exactly news that Lil Nas X has a long history of turning controversy and taking that and turning it into, you know, streams on his music or plugging his new project. Because as I mentioned to some of the stories earlier, you have the Satan shoes. I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but Lil Nas X, he dropped a handful of sneakers with a company called Mischief in 2022, where essentially they dropped like actual human blood in 666 shoes, which they then sold. And Nike actually sued them for this, but they sold out in less than a minute. And if I remember correctly, the YouTuber Justin Wing, I think, got a pair.
I just Lil Nas X.
Nah, see, like this can't be happening. Like, I feel like this is wild. Like I don't know. This nigga, he's going straight to hell. No cap, bro. He's going straight to hell, bro.
And I have good news and bad news.
The good news may be that the Old Town Road performer is getting a lot of attention lately. The bad news could be that some of that attention has been controversial and has even led to a lawsuit. 21-year-old rapper Lil Nas X timed the release of his newest video with the launch of a pair of sneakers, and both have made headlines.
But here he essentially created the most controversial merch drop in history. And of course, you also have the Montero video where he pole danced down to hell and gave Satan a lap dance. And that outrage turned into streams, and boom, one of his biggest hits were born. And then, of course, he had his fake pregnancy photos, which were just full-on maternity shots, belly out, flowers, everything. And the internet, as usual, was very split on that. Some people were outraged, some people were laughing at it, other people were like, bro, what are you doing? And then you also had the whole J. Christ rollout, where he used crucifixion imagery to once again promote his music. And because of, you know, what he did there and his past music, that pissed also a lot of people off. But it kept his name relevant, and therefore that led to streams. Now you have this whole pattern of Lil Nas X. He doesn't just drop music, he drops chaos and then follows it with music. So basically his branding was weaponizing shock, which brings us to now. Half naked on Ventura Boulevard, cowboy boots on, charging at cops like it's some kind of GTA side mission. Then ending up in the hospital for a possible overdose before getting booked. Did this really happen, or is this another stunt? Now, the first thing that's a little bit interesting is all of these images and clips, they're coming from TMZ. Every other news outlet I'm seeing cover this hasn't been able to get a response from Lil Nas X or his team. And that could be because he's laying low, but I kind of doubt that. Also, anyone else notice how fresh his shoes and underwear are? Like, if someone is like ODing and like fully wiling out, are your underwear and shoes that pristine? I don't know. Like, for someone who is completely losing it, he looks very well put together. But I mean, on paper it looks like a meltdown, but with Lil Nas X, you never really know. Because here's the thing. The line between personal crisis and performance arts, that's always been pretty blurry. I mean, is this just his own version of trying to fabricate Britney shaving her head? Because I mean, if you look at some of these clips from TMZ, it looks like he's singing to a camera.
This news comes after Lil Nas completely wiped his Instagram August 19th before posting a series of cryptic pics as well as teasing snippets of several unreleased songs, with one of the posts including a selfie of the 26-year-old wearing a fur coat, cowboy hat, and bright red lipstick with the caption, "Oh no, she's gone mad. Crazy, I tell you."
Again, it's hard to say, but currently Lil Nas X is being held without bail. And no, that doesn't mean the judge decided he's a supervillain who can never leave jail. It's actually just really odd that he's not offered bail. In fact, LA County has this like zero bail policy where most people with low-level charges, they just get released right away. He'll have to wait until his first court appearance on Monday, August 25th, though, when a judge will take a look at the whole situation and decide bail, release with conditions, or keep him in. Again, this is pretty odd. So either something fishy is happening here, or this assault on an officer was actually pretty serious. Now, let's start the charges, because this menu is not short. The big one is battery on a peace officer, and here's the kicker. It can either be a slap on the wrist misdemeanor, or felony with up to 3 years in prison. So, pretty wide range there. Depends on whether anyone actually got hurt. Then you have your classic resisting arrest, which is usually a misdemeanor worth up to a year in jail. But if prosecutors decided that he treated it too similar to a WWE match, they could bump it up to resisting an executive officer by force or threats, which can hit either as a misdemeanor or a felony. And let's not forget assault on a peace officer, public intoxication, or even under the influence of a controlled substance if hospital tests come back messy. What's probably not on the table though is indecent exposure, because as wild as white underwear and cowboy boots look on Ventura Boulevard at 6 in the morning, it's technically not illegal. And honestly, definitely not the worst thing that we've seen on Ventura Boulevard. Also, it's odd to me that the people in LA called the cops on something like that, because there's definitely bigger fish to fry. Now obviously, the bigger problem here is running at the cops like you're in some linebacker tryouts for an NFL team. Just trying to visualize this whole situation, it just seems like a fever dream. So yeah, bottom line, Lil Nas X is stuck in jail until Monday. Then a judge decides whether to cut him loose or make him sweat longer. If this stays at misdemeanor level, he'll probably get treatment, probation, and some kind of like diversion program. But if the DA decides to push the felony button, he's looking at some real time. And I'm really not trying to be insensitive here, but it's kind of reading a lot like brand promo, but like there's no proof of it, so I'm kind of stuck in between here. And obviously, if this is not a stunt, then it's just kind of heartbreaking, because he has been open about mental health struggles, self-medicating, and even dealing with partial paralysis earlier this year. Maybe this was just a really bad night and he really needs help. But history tells us one thing. Lil Nas X, he thrives on headlines. Doesn't matter if it's sneakers, music videos, handcuffs. Chaos is definitely a part of his marketing plan, and if he really does drop new music after this, well, don't say I was surprised. But hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like on this video, and YouTube thinks you'll like this one, so you should probably check that one out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Nah, they need to keep his ass in jail, gang. Oh, God, I don't know what they doing, bro. They need to keep his ass in jail. I hope they keep him in jail, because this happens to me. Worship the devil and worship Jesus. Y'all get right with God before it is too late, man. No cap. He's bugging. He's bugging, bro. Inside the hoods of Detroit, though, it's just hot as fuck in my room. Let me do a little, like, hold on. Let me just change the shit, because it's hot like shit. Where is everybody, man? Like, Let me see, bro.
This RL streamer just got arrested for.
Hold on. Let me go change. Let me get a shirt or something, bro, because it is hot as shit. And this sweater is done for, man. Just ripped. Chat, like, bro, how'd my sweater rip? I didn't even know there was a hole in this shit. This shit just ripped off, bro. Fuck. I need to go buy some new drip, man. We're just gonna wear my Bob Marley t-shirt. I don't care. Y'all fry me, bro. Y'all can fry me. Bob Marley, I don't give a fuck, bro. We're gonna be streaming. Just, ooh, some reactions, man. I wanna watch something else, man. Why is this lagging like this? Wait. Boom, boom, boom. Why is chat sending not working? Wait. Alright, whatever, bro. If you guys are in here, I don't know how many people are in here, but whoever's in here, make sure y'all drop a comment, man. If it's lagging or something, y'all let me know. I want to know where does Mac Moolah get these reaction videos from? I low-key need... Hold on. Maybe I can do this. Hold up. Hold on, man. I want to do a green screen low-key. W in the chat. Hey! Here you go. Is it lagging? I'm trying to get a green screen. How do I do this? Color. Fuck. What does XP mean? Honestly, I have no idea. Like, I've never streamed on YouTube before for hold on. I need to upload this video while we're here. Sorry. This is a life of a YouTuber, guys. So I react to the video. And actually, I can't even upload it while I'm streaming. So it's super like my PC. Is it lagging though? Or is it good? Wait, let me see. Why is this lagging? Like, I think my computer's bugging. Should I reset it? Should I restart my PC? I don't know, because why is the Wi-Fi moving so slow like this? Like, why is it taking so long to load? I don't know if it's lagging, though. That's why. Does he put the original? Like, bro, this is pissing me off, bro. It's taking long to load. Holy fuck. No, I'm gonna have to restart my PC. I'm gonna restart my PC. Hold on. Because it's moving slow. Holy, it's just pissing me off. Like, this is really moving so slow.
And some of the following.
Okay, let's watch this. See, like, it's moving slow. Like, this is pissing me off. It's blessed, right? Alright. YouTuber gonna be reacting to when a predator realizes he's been caught. Let's see what happens, man.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and a dad.
In April of 2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched an urgent investigation confronted with the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her. The following is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website, the Markland Center is a non-profit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome, who was unable to speak, stand, or use her hands, was discovered pregnant during routine medical tests. Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department compiled a list of all male employees who had access to her in late summer 2023, interviewing each one and collecting DNA samples.
Hey.
Good, yes. Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
I'm Brooke. This is Brandon. We're both. Thank you.
So,
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital.
I think that there has to be the
that
predator
morning,
with this
so
ugly
I'm
ass shirt,
assuming
bro. What
something
the fuck?
happened with that resident. And I also
Tie-dye shit in
know
2024 is
there's
wild.
only males that have been suspended. So,
you okay? Take a breath.
That
Yeah, it's definitely this nigga.
happened.
And you're just so you're not in any trouble.
I really enjoy my job and the fact that. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
This is some cap. Watch it be this person.
Is very troubling and upsetting.
Okay. And like I said, nobody has accused you of anything.
No, I
They always tell you that when your ass is going to jail. Watch.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm not crying for myself. I'm upset for the rest.
It's okay.
Have you ever
Wow,
noticed
that's
like anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in their rooms?
No, I mean, we are very, we don't open the door for everyone. And as for staff, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something like that.
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there anybody you would think would be capable of
I would have never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one urgent request.
Catch the bastard.
After speaking with several more employees, investigators are left with no clear leads. However, they do learn that prior to the COVID pandemic, only female staff typically cared for female residents, a policy one employee said changed due to staffing shortages. Investigators move on, next meeting with former employee, 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
How you doing? Good. You want to go in or just talk out here?
Whatever you want.
How'd fights go? I heard you were out there fighting in Chicago.
Yeah, I was fighting in the Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. I lost fighting.
It better not be this black guy with dreads, bro.
They're like, I had him kicking like him, so.
Okay.
I'll see him again, you know.
All right, good. Good for you, man.
Rivalries, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
After briefly meeting Isaiah's mother, they head to the basement to speak in private.
So there was, an incident that happened there involving one of the
It better not be
residents.
the black guy. This
You
ain't
can
a
just tell me
anger
kind
me.
of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to like, but definitely sometime in September.
Okay, early September, late September, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Okay.
maybe early to mid-September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was with the PSP,
PSP. Okay, I've heard that talking to people. They've said that before.
the personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any like duties that I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
So everything I did was shadowed by another person.
Okay, so you're always with somebody for the most part?
Like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone like left early or like
Okay.
like one of the managers that were out shadowing had to go do whatever.
Gotcha.
Managers do.
Gotcha. Did you ever have any problems with anybody? Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like another, especially a male employee? Anybody that you thought like this guy's made some statements or said something, or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get
Chummy with anybody?
everybody. Yeah.
Yo, I thought the
After
police
leaving
caught, like,
Isaiah,
holy.
investigators meet with another employee
You're
who
asking
brings
big
up a
questions.
familiar name.
Is it true that she delivered the baby? Is it true? I'm not divulging anything. It's an open investigation.
Okay.
So I can't go into details about that.
Okay.
I can't.
Can I ask you about a certain individual that may have
Yeah,
Isaiah Fields?
that's who we just talked to.
That's who you just talked to?
Yeah, we just came back.
Though the employee doesn't explain why he suspects him after all the swabs are collected and processed, a DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
Oh, it's the
On May
black guy.
10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation
It's
where
the
he
black
waits
guy.
for questioning to begin.
It's the black guy. Why does it have to be the black guy? Why?
Jesus, really bless him.
Why, bro?
Jesus.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by asking, do you have any idea why you would be there right now? Okay, no clue?
Why, bro?
You know why I talked to you before, right, about the Markland stuff? So,
I never got any, like, you just told me it was a case of Markland.
okay. So what I would like to ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, when you worked there for that just basically a month.
This guy's worked there for a month and got a girl pregnant. Why,
What
bro?
your training was like and what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you can just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
For most of the time that I was there, it was just training, like police. We just sat in a room and watched videos all day. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changed, and then transferring them to CPS.
This has to be the black guy, bro.
Visiting them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them back.
You're training how to bathe, how to
Yes.
care for them.
Yes.
So that was part of his training as well.
Yes.
But he would have never been alone.
No.
Something like that.
How do you bathe them?
So we put them in a tub, and they have a chair, and they're completely, obviously,
Submerged?
No,
Or-
not
oh,
submerged.
okay.
No. The water is running, or they have what is it called?
Like a faucet or a shower head.
So you basically sit not like this, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
Yes.
spray them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so at some point at the end of your training, were you not with the trainer anymore? Were you kind of on your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like a probationary period.
Sure.
So like you were always like with someone until you were like considered an actual nurse.
This account is consistent with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with residents.
As questioning continues, Isaiah
Why,
insists that he
bro?
remained in his probationary period until he claims he was fired for consistently showing up late.
I just like don't really like fit in too many people.
Employees who trained Isaiah highlighted odd behavior he exhibited during his training.
It's kind of odd.
Okay.
Just in general, just like very off.
Anything that stuck out to you was odd or anything like that?
He wouldn't listen. He would always question, oh, why do you have to do it that way? And it's like, you're in healthcare. It's like, there's specific ways to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
He would like face toss some of the residents, and we have cameras in the classroom, and the angle of it all was just really bad. They would look at the cameras, it would literally look like he was hitting her.
Probably had like CT or something.
Never actually did. No, he never actually did.
Okay.
As the interrogation continues, Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion, and investigators work to put him at ease.
What's upsetting you? It's okay.
He's told us. He's told us, chat.
I'm here to listen. If something's upsetting you, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to help.
Not really like anything in particular. Just just life's not easy, you know.
I know. That's all. I get life gives us some curveballs sometimes.
It's 24 time. I've never had the guidance of a man. My father died when I was really young.
No.
I've just never.
Playing that card, man.
Proper guidance.
As one detective leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him as his emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay. Not gonna let anything happen. You're all right. And I'm really sorry to hear that. and stuff, okay? But that's it's hard. Sure. It's okay. It takes a lot for you to sit here and allow yourself to have these feelings. You know, to allow yourself to have emotion. That can be a lot, especially in front of people you don't know.
I'm not trying to be different. I just think it'd be my best interest to give it to me.
I can't ask you any more questions then.
Smart man.
It's okay. I'll leave you at it. She'll give you.
Hey, there's
Go.
I'm gonna tell him this.
What's that?
I'm reading them. Tell.
Yeah, you tell me. Yeah, whatever.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and had a jab.
As investigators exit the room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
He's told us.
Life is cool, bro. I'm such a idiot. Please help us in the name of Jesus. I'm begging. I'm begging.
He's done.
Just give me one chance. That's all I have is give me one chance.
Your chance is over, buddy. You're going to jail.
Anything. I'm here. Military. I'm gonna get all my money off. Anything, bro.
Yo, he's toast.
Please just give me one more chance.
He's toast.
Please allow me a chance into this child's life. I'll be able to take it.
He's toast.
Anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Multiple news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after spending 11 weeks in neonatal intensive care. However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to an official press release from the state attorney's office, on January 14, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment in the Illinois Department of Corrections, with 308 days credited for time spent in the Kane County Jail. In addition, Isaiah must register for life as a sexual offender in accordance with the Illinois Sexual Offender Registration Act.
He's told he has like sexual autistic woman, got her pregnant and went to jail for 25 years, chat. Oh, he done fucked up. That is crazy. Like what? And of course after the black guy, it can be some white dude. Like it just had to be the one black guy in the video. Man, that's unfortunate, man. That is really unfortunate. I don't even know what to say. That's fucked up, man. But hey, man, shit happens in this life, man. Hopefully you guys are smart, man. He a dumbass. Holy fuck. He an idiot. Holy. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Holy. This guy's retarded. Oh, my YouTube is slow. I'm just gonna restart my computer, guys, because this is pissing me off now. Actually, there's two people in here. Me, fuck. It's been moving a little slow. As long as the stream's blessed, I'll stay. I'll stay still. I don't know what to react to. There's no like videos. Usually the family has some good videos to react to. But like Detroit, let's react to this. I don't know, I guess Detroit's turning up right now, man. I guess there's a war in Detroit or something. So let's see what's going on, man. In Detroit.
Nobody wins when the family feels. Nobody wins when the family feels.
Oh, they run his ass down.
Mark, get my boy in the video.
Gotta get me in there.
I'm in the video.
Got a small ass
That's the
What's your Instagram, bro? What's your Instagram, bro?
BMBG Boom _Boom. BMBG _Boom. You need no doctor, I got a car. Dead nigga, somebody shot on the pussy. If I put TMC in blood, you can do it too.
Knee pads with it. We missed them boys at the funeral. We at the repass with it. We drop 100 rounds off and then we repass niggas.
Active short recap. 3 people shot here on Detroit's east side. 1 male is dead and 2 females in temporary serious condition. Police are actively looking for those suspects. Remember, it is a burgundy Chrysler 200 or 300 that they're looking for. So for now, reporting live in Detroit's east side, Jessica Dubnak, Fox 2 News.
Jess, we just had the chief in here speaking with Roop earlier this evening, and one of the things they talked about was this gun violence and stiffer penalties for this. Jess, you hear 100 shots possibly fired, and it's incredible to think that only 3 people were hit.
Why is this reporter scared, bro? Like, she's looking behind her like this and shit, like niggas about to split her wig.
Yeah, absolutely, Amy, and it does appear that we're hearing some shots in the area, so we're going to send it back to you right now.
Get safe, Jessica.
Scared.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I'd be scared too.
See, one thing about the streets, they never forget. You might think time passed. You might think you got away. Somebody always keeping score. And when it come back around, it don't come back the same. It might come back worse. But like they say, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And today, a man from Detroit faced another example of that. Another aspiring local rapper known in the city, known for mocking the dead, was gunned down at a repass. Just hours
So how can we just the dead and do this devil shit, this non-holy shit, bro?
On camera in the ambush last week, broad daylight. For those who don't remember,
I swear I seen this officer before.
I'll leave the link in the bio. But now the city talking, cause this ain't no random case. This was somebody who had history, had beef, and had a past tied to bodies in these streets. But in this video, we breaking it all down. Who he
Looks
was,
young too.
the crew he ran with, the enemies he made, and how the latest tragedy connects back to an ambush covered last week. Another life lost, another cycle of violence, proving once again the streets don't sleep. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you the name, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Trying to
We'll
meet Trump
jump right
Center.
to it. Now, for those who don't remember, in the video we covered last week, it was based on a young man identified as Deon Davis, a man who we mentioned in the previous video according to the Feds Rep 700 gang, also known as Wax Gang and 4G TMT. As mentioned, he was also known to allegedly have bodies under his belt and also claim them in his songs. And he wasn't even really a rapper. But as we always say, revenge don't have no date on it. He was gunned down. August 6, 2025, broad daylight, was captured on camera. And some say the Instagram update was allegedly how his drop was located.
Hey man, make sure you have no location on any app. When it asks you allow your while using app, allow and do not allow. Always click do not allow. Instagram update. Got him blitz. That's fucked up. And the white Jeep. You guys saw it running? Two cars involved. Who's running? They're running him down? I'm confused though, like confusing the white Jeep.
And on August 18th, 2025, 700 Deon family and friends will have his funeral.
That's a hard sweater though.
Repass at a park on Detroit's east side.
Okay, what's a repass, guys? Like, what is that? That's some American shit. I never heard of a repass. I heard of a vigil. I heard of like I don't know what the repass is. Is that like that celebration of life after the funeral? I'm confused.
Monday night. Before we go over the details and exactly where at, I want to talk about 2 of the people who was in attendance. One was a young man identified as Glock Boy TJ, who was also an aspiring rapper who once dropped a song titled "You Get It" with Bang Game Biggs. And listen to the lyrics. Death and life is in the power of the tongue.
We missed them boys at the funeral. We at the repass with it. We drop 100 rounds off and then we repass niggas.
Crazy enough, TJ was also shot at this repass with authorities said over 120 shots was let off. But let's go over the details of the next person I want to talk about, who was also in attendance and close affiliates with 700. An aspiring rapper who went by the name of Bang Game Boom, having another nickname as the Godfather. During the pandemic in 2020, him and TJ alongside On Fully and Bang Game Lonnie had dropped what some would consider a hit, a song titled Whack Jumper, with a little under 10 million views and counting.
5 seconds, I'ma take a shot. Nigga, you got a whack jumper. You better take them chances, my nigga snap.
But Bang Gang Boom really made a name for himself.
I think I know that song. That shit, that beat sounds familiar.
When an alleged opposition named TMC Freaky had lost his life at a stoplight. It was June 21st, 2019. 2 people were shot and 1 was killed after a shoot just before 7 p.m.
The pandemic was some crazy times, bro.
Greenfield Road and Outer Drive West. Police said 3 victims were in the vehicle. They heard gunshots and realized they had been hit. Police said the victim saw an older model Dodge Durango being driven away from the scene at a high rate of speed. The driver of the vehicle that the victims were in had drove to the hospital. A 22-year-old man and a 24-year-old man were in critical condition, but managed to survive, thank God. But unfortunately, 23-year-old TMC Freaky, he lost his life. He rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Now, at the time they was beefing, and Bang Gang Bando had solidified the situation when people in Detroit, fans of his music, thought they put 2 and 2 together after he allegedly mentioned Freaky name in a song just a month later. But then people also noticed that he liked the pictures of people grieving that Freaky had lost his life.
Need no doctor, I got a call. Dead nigga, somebody shot him, pussy. If I put TMC in blood, you can do it too. Don't let me catch you, got it all in his head.
Then you gotta accept that just 5 years later, August 19, 2025, Bang Gang Boom will now be the victim of gun violence after attending his friend repast. Police Deputy Chief Arnold Williams said that the shooting happened just before 8 p.m.
Why do I see this nigga every time? Like, every time a nigga dies in Detroit, I always see this officer, my nigga. Is he like the homicide fucking mascot or something? What the hell?
Miss Seneca Street. He said his family and friends gathered after the funeral. Investigators believe the Burgundy Chrysler 300 drove by.
It's a Detroit gang
police
shooting shit.
More vehicles were involved.
I don't
Saying
know,
that Willis was
died.
flying 3 different areas towards the same direction. Police say they don't know how many people were in the Burgundy Chrysler 300, but say that it has a flat tire. Bang Gang Boom in his early 30s had lost his life on the scene. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. 2 women, both in their late 20s, were in temporary serious condition at an area hospital. Police said they found a handgun and rifle casings in the alley west of the park, in the street in front of the park, and in the red corner east of the park. Police say they counted more than 120 cases. And thank God no homes were shot.
Remember a lost loved one when shots rang out. One man was killed, 2 women were injured near a park on the east side.
Yeah, police are saying that someone drove up and then started shooting at this group of people at a repass. Priya Mann joins us now with more on the car that police are looking for connected to this.
Good morning, Rhonda and Jason. Police are looking for a Burgundy Chrysler 300. As you mentioned, police said that vehicle pulled up. Somebody inside of that car, maybe one person, maybe multiple, well, they opened fire. It was on a group of people who were there mourning the loss of a loved one. And now police are canvassing a large area on Detroit's east side.
We have 3 different locations where we found shell casings.
Detroit police are looking for whoever opened fire on a group of people mourning the loss of a loved one. As a family gathered for a repast following a funeral, bullets went flying across a city park.
We do have some rifle rounds. We do have some small caliber rounds, casings as well.
Just before 8 Monday night, police were called to Moffett and Seneca on Detroit's east side. Latham Park was now a crime scene.
One area was the alley, just west of the park. The other area was the street right in front of the park, and then we had the rear corner to our east of the park. So we don't know if those were all 3 different shooters. Again, this is still a fluid investigation and it's early.
3 people were killed in the shooting. 2 women in their late 20s and a man in his 30s were all gunned down.
There were a number of rounds that were fired, and we have a number of shell casings on the ground. So 100, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the number.
I just want to clarify that only one person was killed. It was a man in his 30s. 2 women were also injured. They were rushed to the hospital. Again, police are looking for a Burgundy Chrysler 300, and they do need your help. Anyone with information is asked to call the homicide unit at 313-596-2260. You can also call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. Again, you will remain anonymous. Reporting live at DPD headquarters, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Now, since this news has broke, Bang Gang Boom opposition has been on social media mocking his demise. But not only that, people affiliated allegedly with Bang Gang Boom had also spoke up, like the brother of 700 Dion. He coming out after the situation saying it wasn't a repass. And MPD is trying to make things up, but the fact of the matter is, it technically was.
Put that shit on the internet, gang. Stop saying that stupid ass shit on the internet, gang. All your pages, crime in the D, whatever the fuck. That was not no fucking repass, fi.
Why is my camera
just
tweaking?
wanna be on our dick so bad. The fuck on. And one, my little brother ain't even had no repass. We weren't feeling that shit. Police just wanna, feds, police, DPD, whatever the fuck, they just wanna paint this horrible ass image of niggas. Like, I don't get that shit, bro. Let us grieve, my nigga. Y'all wanna build a case so bad to put us in jail, bro. I just don't get that shit.
It was mentioned earlier in the video, TJ was also allegedly shot, but he made it. There's been speculation online that he lost his life, but as of now, that's false. But nonetheless, as we wrap this video up, we do want to say rest in peace to every victim and love and condolences to you guys.
These street niggas need to cut this shit out, bro.
Prayers to
No
anyone
cap.
who's affected by the story we just talked about. But if you sit back and look at this story in its entirety, now we're looking at two friends gone back to back. One killed in an ambush on camera, and the other shot down at the repass. Two lives gone in the same circle, the same beef, the same cycle. Detroit lost another aspiring rapper. And like the saying go, as we mentioned earlier in the video, it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. Fam, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one in the comments. Was it karma or just another example
Karma for
how the
sure.
streets never let go? Either way, another young life lost, another
Niggas
family
need to stop
hurt,
doing that.
another chapter in Detroit's cycle of retaliation. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Cause y'all ever realize that though? Like when niggas die, especially these rapper hood niggas, like somebody will go and go find one of their songs and be like, this was the exact way how we died. He rapped it in the song. Cause your ass manifesting that. My nigga go rap about fucking money or something. Y'all rap about killing niggas and died the exact same way y'all was rapping about killing niggas. You guys gonna be like, you'll see him in traffic, pull up, I hit his car. He was talking that shit, send the boy to the stars. And gonna be like, Detroit rapper here gets shot in his car and sent to the moon by the ops. Like, shit, man. Y'all need to cut that shit out, man. But, I don't know. Niggas need to cut this shit out, man. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments below, man. If you guys are watching on YouTube, that's great. If you guys want to see this live, come watch me live, man. No cap.